Hello, I'm FPX Toycat, and yesterday out of nowhere we saw the announcement of Minecraft Legends with a brand new trailer which is suspiciously light on details, and so since then I've been trying to work out exactly what this real-time strategy game in the Minecraft universe would actually be like, and through the little drips of information that have been found here and there, I have some really good information to share with you because I think this will be a good game. It's got a decent connection to the Minecraft lore and universe, it's going to have competitive multiplayer, and most interestingly of all, it's going to be developed by a studio that isn't Mojang. Obviously in partnership with Mojang because it's a Minecraft game, but there are some very interesting things about how this game will be, and let me just jump into it and share all of that with you right now. Because all that Mojang themselves are sharing about this game, they keep linking to this webpage called minecraft.net/legends, and if you go there, it just says, watch the trailer, there's this lovely background, you can download some desktop wallpapers if you want, and then it also says, unite the overworld, discover the mysteries of Minecraft Legends, a new action strategy game, lead your allies in heroic battles to defend the overworld from destructive piglins. So first things first, you can tell from this image and that description that this game is going to be about the overworld, the good guys, versus the Nether, the bad guys. And that's an interesting enough premise by itself, it's the obvious one to take, but also it could be the lore connection into Minecraft to explain where all of these ruin portals came from. They're the portals that were destroyed by the heroics that led the villagers, so, you know, there's a fun connection into the Minecraft world, which I really appreciate. And then also the other thing, it's described here as an action strategy. There's a very slight difference there, but it kind of implies it's not just going to be the click your units, build your stuff sort of thing, which I do definitely like as well. It's going to have an active kind of component where you're controlling perhaps a heroic commander or something, which does sound very interesting to me. I'd love to hear more about that later, but yeah, that's all that Mojang themselves have shared about this. However, Mojang, you might know, are owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft obviously has the Xbox Games Division, who have shared a whole bunch more about this. So what I've read from Xbox.com is, on behalf of the Minecraft Legends team, I'm excited to say that early today, as part of the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, because they also bought Bethesda. Honestly, Microsoft owns so many game studios, but that's a point for another day. Mojang Studios unveiled Minecraft Legends, an all-new action strategy game developed in partnership with Blackbird Interactive. Wait, developed in partnership with Blackbird Interactive? That's interesting, we'll come back to that later. Launching in 2023, committing to the year next year, this is going to be coming out. That means they've been developing it for some time. And Minecraft Legends takes players to the Minecraft universe in a fun and unique new way as they lead their allies in a heroic battle to defend the overworld. So this is confirming the exact same point, but in different words, that you are defending the overworld, you are the good guys, helping out the villagers, defending them from the piglins and all of the other things. However, they confirm with this post, which is interesting to me, that they say, in Minecraft Legends, players will discover a gentle land, both familiar and mysterious, full of lush biomes and rich resources. But this beautiful land is on the bulk of a terrible change. The piglin invasion has begun and threatens to corrupt the overworld. It's up to the player to make unexpected friends, including some classic mobs you'll recognize from Minecraft, to form valuable alliances and lead the way into strategic battles against the fierce invaders from the Nether. So this one confirms, again, the same Nether versus overworld thing, but this also confirms that you're going to be using existing Minecraft biomes to find the resources that you need to build your armies, right? To be able, and also, by the way, you're going to be forming these alliances with different mobs. So it references that there'll be some classic mobs that you recognize from Minecraft, but that also implies there'll be some mobs you don't recognize. Obviously, you can see right here that he's got a, they're riding some form of mount, some form of horse or whatever, but it also looks above their head, they've got a flag or a halberd or who knows what it really is. But also you can see just how different the game looks right here. My door shut, it was very scary. So yeah, I'm very, very curious about this one, as you can see. I think this is a gameplay screenshot from the trailer, but this is to me what sold me. I was like, ooh, I like what's happening here. I like the direction. It feels like exploration, but really it's about this resource and this strategy thing. But then also they say right here, the game will have very exciting campaign that introduces many surprises for new and seasoned Minecraft players alike. In fact, if we just skip ahead, we can share with you the two important lines here. This game will have an online campaign co-op, like Minecraft Dungeons does, but unlike Minecraft Dungeons, unlike any other Minecraft game besides the base game, if you're in a niche PvP community, there will be competitive online multiplayer. So I'm assuming there's a way where you can fight each other. Maybe you're both overworld, maybe one of you takes over the piglins, maybe the campaign is about fighting the piglins as the overworld, but you can unlock the Nether and you can fight as the Nethery forces. I'm very curious as to how that works, how they balance that, how they make it not just multiplayer, not just you can fight each other, but competitive multiplayer multiplayer. I am so curious. And they're going to be sharing more this year. It's going to be a lot sooner than you think, by the way, but more on that later. Also, Blackbird Interactive, a development team with a long track record of delivering strong strategy gameplay experiences, will be their partner on this. So it's worth mentioning that I went to look up Blackbird Interactive because I was like, well, they're saying the word partner, but they haven't mentioned this before. Blackbird have actually worked on not only, looking through their games, by the way, you can see that they've not only worked on Minecraft Dungeons, but they've also worked on Minecraft Earth right here. Actually, it's just Minecraft Earth, not Minecraft Dungeons, sorry. And in that role, they assisted Mojang Studios, but on this one, you can see that it's developed along with Mojang Studios. So either they're taking up 50% of the game development, which is unlikely, let's be honest. Having two studios develop half isn't very efficient, or more likely they've taken the primary role on this. Because if you look at their other games that they've developed, this is their Wikipedia list, you can see that, Homeworld Deserts of Karak is a well-liked game published by Gearbox. It wasn't very popular in terms of sales numbers, but it did very well in terms of review scores. Project Eagle was developed with NASA, so that's a pretty decent one. Hard Space Shipbreaker, I think it hasn't officially released, but it's in early access, but that game is doing very well. And so when you take a look at all of their titles, people like them. They're not all the most successful things. You probably haven't heard of any of these, but they do seem to be liked games, which is why them partnering with Minecraft is a good idea. Anything with the Minecraft brand is going to sell millions of copies. We don't know the sales numbers on Minecraft Dungeons, but it was enough for them to develop DLC for 2 years. It sounds like they're slowing down on that now because of this new game, but like they developed DLCs for 2 years and it was a monetary worthwhile decision. So it sounds as though take a game studio who can make good games, take a brand that people will buy any amount of just because they're curious about the universe, and you get Minecraft Legends. Is that going to be enough? That's a question for a different time, perhaps. But if I had to tell you right now, I think that is the genius solution. Minecraft are very good at developing the block game, or they have a block game, which is a solid basis, and they're good at improving, being a good steward, whatever you want to call it. But that is what Minecraft can do very well. However, what they have issues with is expanding into other genres, because people expect them to be as good as they are at this thing they've been doing for 10 years on something they start from scratch. Minecraft Earth had the issues of not enough content or reason to play, and people just kind of gave up on it before it got too big. So even during the pandemic, when it should have been its biggest, it failed. Minecraft Dungeons did better, I think, by comparison, but it had the same issue where people expect Diablo level good, and it's very entry level. It's Diablo, but for, preteens, perhaps you could say. And although they did a good job at making it appeal to everyone in terms of, like, there were reasons to, it didn't have the staying power for everyone until years of updates later when a lot of people had given up. And so Minecraft Legends, the hope is they can learn from both of these, mistakes in past, both of these errors, and the goal is that they make a Minecraft spin-off game that utilizes this multi-billion dollar IP and utilizes it to make a good real-time strategy game. And in case you're thinking like, well, I'm gonna wait till I see more. I'm gonna wait till I see actual gameplay. Thank you for being like that. I'm glad, as an industry, I've seen so many people say this, and I'm glad that as a games industry, they now know you have to show gameplay. You can't excite me with cinematics. I'm not going to be downloading a movie or buying a movie. I'm going to be, obviously, playing a game. I want to see gameplay, at the very least. And so what we have heard and what we've seen is that there'll be an extended stream. So yesterday, they had the Xbox Bethesda Games Showcase announcement. The reason it caught us off guard is because we weren't expecting a brand new Minecraft game. But they've confirmed that they'll be doing a second showcase on Tuesday, June the 14th. That is tomorrow, by the way. And this second game showcase will have deeper looks at the news from the Xbox and Bethesda games, and you'll be able to speak with some of your favorite game creators. So someone behind Blackbird Interactive, someone behind Mojang, maybe someone from both, will be talking about and sharing actual gameplay and actual information from the game, rather than just a hype trailer. It's going to be available in English, Latin American Spanish, Brazilian Portuguese, German, and French. It's interesting they clarify Latin American Spanish and Brazilian Portuguese. If you live in Europe and speak Spanish or Portuguese, you suck. But also, there's audio descriptions in American Sign Language available. Wow, what a lovely thing. But more seriously, you can tell that, this is a very positive development. We're actually going to be seeing gameplay, and it's going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is 6 p.m. UK time, real time. And if you live anywhere else in the world, just convert it from that, and you'll find when that's being announced. I will be sharing what we find as soon as we do. this is something that I think is going to be very exciting. I'm excited to learn more about this, and if you are as well, if you've enjoyed all of this information I've collected here today, and you're curious about more Minecraft Legends news, make sure to subscribe. If you think that I've earned your subscription today, I'd appreciate you doing that, and if you don't think I've earned the subscription, maybe you want to check out another video. That'll be coming up later, and yeah, for now, I'm excited to see the early extended stream happening tomorrow, and yeah, if you want to see an extended stream, then sometime on Thursday or before, we'll be doing more Super Flat. I did my first Super Flat episode yesterday in a very long time, and yeah, it's a good week for content here, because I'll also have a video coming out later today on things you shouldn't build in Minecraft 1.19. I'm very excited about it all, but I hope that you are too, because I'll see you next time.